watch Send It in Seattle. Not sleepless. We're not. I mean, we're kind of sleepless. We work a little
sleepy.
Bystrak and Brutskiy. This should be a good one.
Yes,
this,
I'm looking forward to this.
Anticipated. Here we go. Bystrak out front. Brutskiy in that chase position. And this is an interesting position for Brutskiy as Bystrak throws into the outside zone. Set it and does not forget it into that second outside zone. Look at that, a lot of handbrake into the second outside zone. The momentum bringing him now into outside zone 3. Brutskiy still part of the conversation. Brutskiy then gets in probably the latter portion of that outside zone 3. You can see him kind of flirting with the outside edge. And then Brutskiy and Bystrak. Looks like we got a clean start on our hands. Who's advancing on? Who's moving on? Got a multiple ProSpec champion in Brutskiy, double dipping. And now transitions into the outside zone 2. Bystrak, great chase job there. Look at very confident, backs off just as I say that. Now the outside zone 2, look at Brutskiy filling all outside zone 2, very fluid. Into outside zone 3, Brutskiy. I mean, this is
nice.
Oh, Bystrak.
That's what we needed to see.
Yes, now we're getting a little taste of what we'd like to see in head-to-head.
Yes, that's Bystrak needed to do that in the chase.
A multiple-time champion. He is going to try to ruffle the feathers. Mr. Never Settle and O'Sully. Cool, calm, and collected. Some words with the Red Nickel. Here we go, the battle of the Beamers and a battle of what could be a champion and a two-time champion. Here we go, nice line there by O'Sully Sullivan. Now coming that second outside zone. How's he going to do? Dmitriy Brutskiy, he goes right to the side of that BMW. O'Sully lifted that front right tire. Brutskiy not backing down. He's living up to the motto on his door in the last outside zone. Good job by O'Sully. Timed that absolutely perfectly. He is on an absolute line. A heater, well done by what could be a champion. I'll tell you what, great way to start Link Engine Management ProSpec.
I got goosebumps there. That's what we needed. We saw Josh Love's run. Feel that temperament and that charge. It's really hard to master that sometimes.
Don't want to put anything in the judges' heads in regards to who I think where the needle goes as far as advantage, but here we go. O'Sully's going to need to bring it. Dmitriy Brutskiy using all the course succeeds it, just maybe a tread block, not too far. Into that second outside zone goes Brutskiy. O'Sully, look at that, lifted that front left, that left foot brake. See that front right lifting, and it was coming to a halt. Now in this last outside zone, this is where O'Sully could really sink in the knife, because we saw Brutskiy taking a shallower line. Looks like O'Sully gets into the pocket, bathes in that GT radial smoke. So again, it was Brutskiy very close call, and I agree with it. Actually, O'Sully did get one vote. It was not unanimous on the first battle. So if you're just joining us, O'Sully championship on the line. Brutskiy, multiple ProSpec champion previously, double dipping. And talking about dipping, he dips that back right GT radial tire in that first outside zone. Coming to the second outside zone. There goes O'Sully. Brutskiy once again. He was so textbook. On that first run, looks like he's dropping a little bit. Brutskiy goes off into the dirt. A lot of dirt being thrown up. That definitely threw off his line. But look at O'Sully riding the razor's edge. So Brutskiy, watch this overhead. You know, with the naked eye, you'll see all this cloud of dust flying in that outside zone 2. When that sun is setting later this afternoon, it definitely plays a role. Look at that. Some dust. O'Sully riding the razor's edge. Brutskiy, Mr. Never Settle. Can he play spoiler for O'Sully in the championship? TLO right now is a Brutskiy fan. Brutskiy exceeds the line, knocks over a couple of those. Now that second outside zone, he's going for it. He is tuned up. O'Sully, a little bit of composure on his side, and Brutskiy does not get in the dirt. Neither does O'Sully. Transitioning now, was that a little early?
Oh no!
O'Sully, it was early.
Come on!
O'Sully loses it, straightens out, and I saw it going down. You saw that transition a little too early. The car gripped up, shot on the inside, and O'Sully potentially seals. All right, so here we go. We got O'Sully and the RTS. You know, talk about focus, talk about attrition, as Ryan Sage just said. Here we go, the RTS BMW, the Never Settle BMW initiated. There goes O'Sullivan into that first outside zone. Takes a kind of a sharper, crisper line into that first outside zone, not the sweepy line that we've seen from him previously. Now that second outside zone, digs in again, that front right lifting off now into this last outside zone. See how they manage. Dmitriy Brutskiy dives in on the inside. Brutskiy, a little bit loss of angle, but definitely does have that proximity. Drops into the pocket, slowly inching his way back there. But overall, pretty straightforward run. Some mistakes, some windows of opportunity on either side. Wherever it was, had any windows blocked, we don't know. But we do know that he is twisting the screws on O'Sully. Again, championship up for grabs. And it is a TLO Canadian or American Championship. Dmitriy Brutskiy goes. He does exceed that line once again. He talked about risking it, guessing a little bit. And O'Sully gets out of shape, tries to get back into proximity, does compromise, and take a look at this now. O'Sully transition, but I'm gonna unwind this, and there goes Brutskiy off course. He gets some tires in the dirt. So all that being said is,
lots to unpack here.
Yeah, let's run it back because Brutskiy out front.
Our first battle
was
up top 16. Dustin Miles leading. Brutskiy, Never Settle, is chasing him down.
Here comes Dustin Miles. Let's see how he initiates. It's his first outside zone. Boom, big, right to angle. He goes and overcooks it. That's 3, buddy. Come on now, temper that flame, dial it back. Brutskiy jumps to the side of him in that second outside zone. And let's see how he manages this. I mean, essentially right now, it's a great run outside of that, Miles. It comes off the outside zone, but you know, you wonder, does Brutskiy's spotter jump into his ear and say, hey, team, I had, you know, words of talk, Ayana, who spots for Cole Richards, and he says, you know, from his earlier years, he says teamwork makes the dream work, so it's all about we, not me. Here we go, Dmitriy Brutskiy, aggressive initiation. Nice job, but Dustin Miles knows he's got to push here, and he does that, and straightens out, compromises that angle, and then tries to inch closer to Brutskiy, but Brutskiy, again, not 3 off. He did go with tires off, but not really too much of an issue. It will be obviously a deficit, but with the 3 off.
Yeah, that's gonna be all she wrote.
Love the way Dustin's driving, just that big mistake.
Josh Love against Brutskiy, who's already got his pro license.
But again, he's unfortunately popped his motor in his pro car because he does run 2 cars. Here goes Josh Love initiating into that first outside zone. Let's see what he's got. Put a little love in your heart. Now into that first outside zone, drops a little tire into the second outside zone. Look at him rocket away from Dmitriy Brutskiy. Brutskiy does jump there to the side of him.
Nice.
Nice, look at that. Great angle there in this last outside zone. Good angle. Josh Love. Woo, we're going flying with Justin Smash in that last outside zone. All right,
that was
great. The gopher cam.
That was
coming down the chute. All right, see how Brutskiy rolls into it, a little slow roll. Josh Love paces him in his first outside zone, and Brutskiy goes way off. Brutskiy looks like he went 3 off, again, rolling into that first outside zone. That could be a victory handed to Josh Love. Unfortunately, Brutskiy overcooks it. Just comes in. Did it look slow to you? Or
it looked a little laggy. I'll say that much. And I'm not sure what happened with Josh, if there was contact between the 2 drivers, but
always like to play that game. But right now, it is all Buchanan and Brutskiy. Buchanan leading. Brutskiy running them down into that first outside zone. Buchanan puts got a little shimmy there, a little hop over a bump now into the second outside zone. Working it in, Brutskiy, good proximity. That's gonna look really good on him. Men's Warehouse, you're gonna love the way you look. As Cody Buchanan, Cody Buchanan. Oh, the dirt just grabbed his wheel, it shoots him off.
I won't be surprised if that wheel broke, Jared.
Yeah, that was violent. I hope he's okay. Yeah,
that tire.
DB, she gone. And Buchanan.
Taking a dirt bath.
Oh, that is going to be unfortunate for Buchanan. That definitely snapped back.
You got the thumbs up there.
Yeah, that's good.
And again,
but that's gonna
taking a look here. Yeah, you're good. And Buchanan. So we'll lay out and listen to Dmitriy Brutskiy.
Center a little too fucking hard, bud.
And Brutskiy, he's still got another battle left, but we do know that Austin Mata is the best seated driver within now the Brutskiy's in the finals. Dmitriy Brutskiy is in the finals. So
doing a little counter course toge here.
Right.
Oh, come on, man. If you're going to commit to the toge, you should go all the way up.
At Utah Motorsports Campus, round 4 of the Link Engine Management ProSpec Championship. Who's getting the victory? Margaritas Katsanidas, the Greek LS Doctor, or is it Dmitriy Brutskiy? There goes Katsanides into that first outside zone. Big aggressive initiation, filling all of it, and Margaritas goes a little further than he anticipated. Straight line approach in that second. He looks more like he's road racing than he's drifting. Now he throws it back on. You think he DB'd it on that back left? He looks all right. Here we go. Coming into that last outside zone. You might be right. And there we go, Margaritas. That last outside zone, and that, oh, looks like that back right might be DB'd. Dmitriy Brutskiy getting the victory. Max sends him off in grand fashion. Max's last send-off for the season, right?
Yeah,
so here we go. Dmitriy Brutskiy gets the victory in the Never Settle ISC suspension. That's Autosports BMW, Never Settle, and he did just that. He fought through. We're talking about Osoli. Then he went through that of Dustin Miles. Brutskiy then went through Love. Brutskiy and Buchanan. Brutskiy and Katsanides. And here he is with the victory here at round 4 of the Link Engine Management ProSpec Championship. And you got to think Brutskiy, you know, doing double duty. His car blew up this weekend. This is gotta help heal the wounds a little bit from yesterday.
Yeah, definitely feels good after not being able to compete tomorrow, taking the win today. You know, he said he was kind of
Bye.